هذه الملابس التي ألبسها الاحتلال الإسرائيلي للأسرى الذين تم الإفراج عنهم اليوم. كان يكتب عليها لا ننسى ولا نغفر. أهالي الأسرى اليوم قاموا بإحراقها كما نشاهد.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Hostages released from Israel, demonic motherfucking satanic fucking shit. Glory be to God. Oh, wait, I'm not done yet. Please go to my Telegram. There's more information, but I need you to read this shit because this has not stopped. As the release of the hostages today, they being sabotaging nonstop, sending the little fucking demonic minions. Not only they did a ritual, humiliation ritual, that it fucking backfired, and God is going after y'all. Today, I got that confirmation today. Okay? The humiliation of the whole Star of David, what I just showed you before. And then look at this. Israel occupation forces deployed near the home Palestinian detainee, not only who was freed as part of the prisoner exchange deal, he was to prevent welcoming ceremony for him. So not only they've been in prison for 23, this fucking prison camps, right? They literally send their demonic minions to prevent them from being happy, from being free. And these are people who are being detained unjustly with no prison charge, nothing. They just want them just to torture them. These people are fucking obsessed with torture and fucking sadistic and psychotic. This is their. And yes, we need to talk about the hostages. Yeah, we really do. We absolutely do. Look at this. Please keep talking about the hostage never again means. Do you see that? This was in 2023. This is by the resistance fighters, and this is ISRAHELL. This is by the resistance fighter, 2024, last year. How is it that Israel has more prisoners? Why there's none of that? Because it was never about that. This is literally an indication of dehumanizing, colonization, ethnic cleansing, and trying to steal what is not theirs. Literally from the royal bloodline, because these are Palestinians' royal bloodline. These are the chosen ones. A lot of you do not read your books, huh? Your religious books, you don't read them, huh? This is against Judaism, against Muslim, against Christianity, against all kinds of religions. So it's never been about religion, which it confirms again that religion has been used as a weapon to do all this kind of atrocities and all this kind of stuff. This is what being woke means as well, for a lot of you who don't understand. This is fucking racist as fuck. Right? And the reason why the resistance fighter have to do this, because literally they're being very generous at this point, because the atrocity that these people have gone through for decades is beyond what you and me can possibly comprehend, and they still survive, and they're still alive, and they're still attacking them after they set them free, which is not even, this is like 369. Are you serious? What the hell?
Today, the Zionist occupation forces forced the Palestinian detainees to wear a shirt bearing the phrase, "We will not forgive, we will not forget," before releasing them due to the exchange deal and the ceasefire agreement. Actually, yeah, we will not forget and we will not forgive. Nor the Palestinians nor the people around the world witnessing your genocide. You're not the people that have the right to not to forgive or to hold anyone accountable or to ask for a revenge or to ask for anything. You're the people that need to ask for forgiveness and need to be held accountable, actually, for all the crimes that you and your government have been committing in silence for 76 years. Actually, this is something that requires not only leaving the occupation, the genocidal and apartheid state, but also asking for forgiveness from the Palestinians and the people who are now, even after the ceasefire, witnessing the horrors of the genocide. The genocide is still ongoing, and I don't know how they dare to say that they can not to forgive people and not to forget.
All right, let's talk about one of the hostages released by the demonic entity. They literally couldn't walk, had to literally be transferred to the hospital. And by the way, there's like 4 or 6 already that has been released that automatically had to be immediately sent to the hospital because of all the torture and all the stuff that they have suffered in IOF, prison, ISRAHELL, detention, concentration camps. There's more videos and pictures that you can check out on my Telegram, but I just want you to see the difference because there's a huge difference. And we need to be awakened and aware about this and enlightened about this. This man probably has been many years in prison, has finally been freed. How dare they put shirts and marks and stuff like that and tell them that we will never forget and blah, blah, blah. The audacity of these losers, because by the way, Palestine and resistance won, FYI. And this is why they're retaliating and they can't stand it. FYI. FYI, this is still going on. I have multiple proofs on Telegram. The videos is going on. The West Bank this is still happening. Okay? Has arrested more Palestinians in the West Bank than it has released as part of the ongoing prisoners change deal. So I just want to make that clear that, these are the kind of stuff that the news are not going to, put it out there for you. But people who are truth tellers and supposed to be talking about this, we're supposed to be exposing this. FYI. Also, how the EOE, which also has genocidal intent in Sudan, right? Tried to sway South Africa with economic ties to drop in or soften its genocide case against Israel, but South Africa refused. Glory be to God, absolutely. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be bribed or bought to reduce the sentences of demonic entities, psychotic, who need to be in prison. Like, the audacity of some fucking losers, for real. Okay, please go to my Telegram. This is a very good article for a lot of you to read, okay? Because it shows this is literally the humiliation ritual backfire is basically that they're exposing themselves. They are exposing who they, I've always been, okay? It's just using the whole Jewish or anti-Semitic as a shield, their shield to cover themselves who they really are, who they've always been. Racist, white supremacist, fucking Yahtzees, right? So yeah, especially because it is going to be exposed that most of the hostages that these demonic people took, they brand them like as if they were animals or cattle, with the Star of David. And that is like super disgustingly demonic, right? But also the ritual, what Father God was saying is that this is how they've been trying to steal the the bloodline. So do like a swiped exchange, like a destiny exchange. So they're so jealous and envious of Palestinians that they want to become them. They have no culture or personality. They have nothing. They're colonizers. That's what it is. And that's what they do. So basically this is literally, again, history repeating itself, right? So go read this article. It's a very good article, okay? But it says Israel is increasingly adopting Nazi-like practices by branding free Palestinians with biblical phrases and imposing threats designed to hunt them. The markings of released Palestinians today draw stark parallels between Israel and the Nazis. So the comparison is so intense that it's literally their, yeah. So this is why real Jewish people are telling you that they're not associated with Zionism, because it's not. It's against the Torah. It's against their religion. So this is why they're telling you. And this is why there were like 500, there was literally 500 rabbis and Jewish people saying like, no, that's ethnic cleansing. That's a war crime. Because it is. They're just using religion to justify ethnic cleansing, genocide. Okay? But not just because Jewish people are saying it. I just want to make that clear. Palestinians have been saying this for decades, right? We've been dealing with the situation. They have been dealing it for 77 years, right? And then Black indigenous community for 500 years. Colonial is not the way. Capitalism is not. These are people who literally, this is literally showing you. This was in New York Times. They're just against all of this propaganda, disgusting shit, and as they should, you know. They should not use their religion to do what they're doing, justify mass murdering and killing of mostly children, because that's the population that has lived and has been in Palestine. Very young, right? Women, men, elderly. These are people with disabilities. Yeah. And I just want to make this clear that this is very important. This is why they target all of us who speak the truth. This is why the shadow ban, the censorship, suppression. It's because these people live off all these horrendous things that has been happening in the world. This is why they say history repeats itself. Well, who benefits from history repeating itself? Right? And we are the people who are saying, no, it's not going to repeat itself. It should not. One of the things is that the oppressors are counting on a lot of y'all is this. Ignorance. Not using your privilege. Right? Just imagine if 8.8 billion people, and yes, there is that of good and evil, but it's your choice. Father God, that's why he gave you guys free will, right? A lot of you are using your free will to stay like this. And he knows that, and he keeps in track of that. A lot of you are afraid of the wrong things. You're afraid of men. A lot of us who are serious, this is why I respect Muslim communities and respect a lot of people who understand this. You should be afraid of God, not of men. Because God is going to take care of all of what's going on. This is what's happening. But it is through us. He just needs us to make awareness, to educate our people, to crave wisdom and knowledge. When he start doing what he's got to do, there's no question. It's just us keep moving forward and let God do what he has to do. But first, we need to expose what's hidden in the dark. We are the light. Our love, resistance against an occupier, it's God. Love. A lot of us, we need to alchemize and transmute what's going on. And that's a different job that only you and God are supposed to be doing. Others of you, protesting, boycotting, even all of that needs to be included. We need to continue talking what's happening in the Congo as well. There's a lot of shit going on in the Congo. Go check out my Instagram. Go check out all the platforms. I'll be delivering some videos today on YouTube channel. Sudan. There's a new report that has happened in my Telegram as well. Let's go. Yemen took their entire day of Friday. Beautiful march. Let's go. We are the one who fight against evil and satanic, demonic death cult. Free Palestine, free Congo, free Sudan, and free all the oppressed people. And it's gonna happen. Liberation, collective liberation is gonna happen, whether people like it or not.
Pro-Israel people and pro-Palestine people just having a conversation and have it just go somewhere. Do you think that's the way to go?
No.
No?
No. These are literally modern day Nazis. The apartheid needs to end. There's no two-state solution. All the Israelis need to leave and go back to Poland, Russia. America loves being on its knees for Israel. Like, have them come to New York or Florida or California. They'll love it there. I think about it like this. Would we be having a debate, if this was World War II, would Jews be having a debate with Joseph Goebbels or Hitler, like, about, we can make a middle ground? No. Israel has been committing nothing but atrocity after atrocity. They have no morals whatsoever, and there's no point in debating them. It's not a debate. I tell people, if America stopped funding Israel, this would end tomorrow, as far as the active offensive of bombing Gaza every single day to oblivion. And it's a shame that even in his lame duck presidency, Joe Biden wouldn't do that. He pardoned his crackhead son before leaving office, but can't stop.
And he bought a book
about
Palestine.
Yeah, 4 years too late. I mean, that was such a slap in the face.
Yeah.
I don't think there's debate to be had. It's bad faith arguments. I'm not debating Nazis.